last show, did he miss his lyrics? Maybe it's something that's happened a year or 2 years ago. Now, my next couple of findings will be, I want to assert, was he ever in his life, has he ever been in rehab, ever in his life, for whatever reason? Has he ever been in rehab? And secondly, has he ever been in a mental hospital? Has he ever seen anybody about any mental related issue in his life? When you collect that kind of information, there will be a balance. And as J. Clark and Richie said something about whether you're doing some analysis here, or you have a baseline, or you're looking at the gaps, or whatever the case may be, that will fill in the gaps for you. Because you can't ask Spending a question. He was clear and went on about one individual, and suddenly he forgot about Wumi, but he remembered what's his name, Mohbad. And I would have asked him, do you do drugs yourself? Have you ever done drugs with Mohbad or any of your crew? But let me tell you, when you see a toad in the afternoon, if it's not chasing after something, something is chasing after it. And how long after Spending's interview did Queen Alaja went berserk on the streets, the nooks and corners of TikTok? Obviously, chasing after the wrong prey, because Queen Alaja Lagata is not your problem. Your issue should be to manage what you've started spending. Focus on that. We don't need to know what the lawyers are saying. We don't need to be convinced. But if the law in Nigeria deem it fit that this guy needs to go down, then he's going to bloody well go down. Otherwise, get in more lawyers and stop making a mockery of yourself on social media. Your performance and action on Aduke's platform this morning, rightfully so, that's fine. She's loaned a platform to you. And what host can do, that's fine. But you ranting for almost 3 hours, repeating yourself over and over again for 3 hours, is not going to help your dog Spending. Exactly. Because we are in a situation now. You know, for me, I find VDM kind of like as a marmite. Yes.
1 second, please. 1 second.
Yeah.
Where's your clap button host now? This is the first time I'm agreeing with ITGuy. Clap for ITGuy, Babami.
I'm rushing back on my desk. Sorry. I was away listening.
I'm trying to be balanced, and the balance is, as I said, when you ask question about Mohbad, ask the same question about Cynthia, ask the same question about that individual, and actually ask that individual about the communal sharing of drugs. Because they party together, they do things together, they go crazy together. So I need you to tell me, if you are in the presence of Mohbad and Cynthia, either of them is doing whatever it is they are doing, or neither nor, what was your involvement as well in it? Because you cannot ask closed and isolated information. These people roll together. We saw Cynthia on Wumi, Cynthia Adebanjo on Naira Marley's bed. What was that all about? Why was Naira Marley missing, even in a CTC or Larry, whoever it is, Sammy Larry? Because
Alapata.
I will put it to the woman with no prejudice, Woman Cynthia Adebanjo. Do you know your husband's bully? Because if the industry gods have taken their trophy, you must be able to name the industry gods. And I think that on top of the list should be Sammy Larry and Naira Marley. Why? If Sammy Larry indeed paid your husband to do a show, you must know about it. If Sammy Larry paid your husband, whether it's his birthday or his mother's burial, another inconsistency there, you must know about it. Now, if Naira Marley alters the condition of your husband's contract, you must know about it. So for the people who are supporting Cynthia Wumi Adebanjo, I give you guys kudos. But when people come as you are shielding her, you were not able to shield her well enough for her to give the interview when she wanted to give the interview. You may not be able to shield her again if she decides to go to VDM, especially the last time she was out. She wasn't out on your platform. She was out on MFM's platform with Mama Mohbad. And the reason why I don't go down the gutters with some of these items is that where there are no evidence, there are no evidence. But when we really need to go down to the nitty-gritty and say things the way they are, say it as it is, then we need to be balanced. So, VDM will carry on with whatever it is he's doing. It's difficult for us to be critical of him at this point in time. Why? Because, yes, it's influential. Yes, he has the power, he has a connection, and is bringing these people to come and speak. Now that Spending is come to speak, another young lady is actually speaking for the second time. It means something has to give. After all these people, out of the 26 people that have given their whatever statement to the police, are still some of the individuals that are coming forward to speak their speak. But please, all of us, let's start making notes. And on our various platforms, let's start talking about what is admissible in court. Because not every one of all this shenanigans, he says, she says, he smokes, he doesn't smoke, is admissible in court. In the event that we all come together and we're not happy with the outcome of the inquest, we will have something concrete and useful to actually use as ammunition to fight the system. Let's make notes. Let's look at what is important. Let's look at what we can find as tangible. Maybe a comprehensive audio and video on the internet. There may be comprehensive one that's not been tarnished, that's not been joined together and caught anywhere. Because at the end of the day, the courts and the judicial process will not deflect every single audio and video as inadmissible. Because the DAPs come up. DAPs come up. Because if we need to be balanced, let's do just that. Let's be useful to ourselves as citizens of our great country. Our country may be in a state at the moment, but if we work together and make something decent out of ourselves, something concrete and useful out of this, we may be able to use that collectively to fight the system and get them to do the right thing. So DAPs come up. You know, because every platform is different. Every host is different. Every people that will come up and speak are different. We don't have to beat ourselves up. But when it's time to call a spade, People don't hide behind a curtain and say, "Oh, this and that," because when people kind of narrate and replay your show on their platform, they are cursing you as a host. What have you done? You've only brought people onto your platform to come and have a discussion, and everybody will have different opinions. So if it doesn't go with you, please don't listen to their platform. Don't go into the internet and go and replay the show on your platform if you don't agree with it. Because at the end of the day, if you are noble and useful to the cause, you will allow this kind of discussion to happen on your platform too. It is the way it is. Democracy is what it's called. And if you want to shield yourself and you don't want to be part of the nation, stop playing or replaying people's show on your platform. Build your own content. Do your own thing. You've shielded everybody from coming to you. Stay steadfast and stay in your lane and stop replaying our shows. I mean, enough is enough. Yeah? Your Wumi is Cynthia Adebanjo. She's a saint. Nobody can touch her. She's been bullied. No, come on. 22 months, almost 2 years later, nobody is bullying anybody now. Otherwise, we can also say every single one of us have been involved in the past bullying Joseph Aloba. Is Joseph Aloba not a human being? Should we carry on dragging him and dragging him? After all, he wasn't even in the house. He wasn't even in the house. What else do you want him to do? Okay, he moved the body. Even if he's given a sentence or suspended sentence for doing something wrong, they will say, let's hope something like that never happens in future for him to partake as part of it. Let's hope it never happens. But they will say, okay, you should not have done it. A slap on the wrist. How about the wife that did not see anything? How about the wife that fought the husband from the show to the house? And yet she did not see anything. She wasn't there when he was injected. She was cooking rice. She wasn't there when the nurse went into a fit, ran out. At 3 o'clock in the morning, she wasn't there when whatever happens at that 3 o'clock, we don't even know. She wasn't even there when those 3 people ran to the chemist, wanted to use the driver's car, and they ran out. How many people? 3 people ran towards the driver. What did they take out of the house and what did they bring back? Because it's nighttime. 3 people came to the driver. Driver obviously playing the game, knowing that I just want my money. I'm not doing any more errands for you boys. Yeah, there's no petrol in my vehicle. They ran into the house, came out in a vehicle. What did they leave that house with and what did they bring back? How many people was in the car? Because there's no way the driver can say he saw 3 people in that car coming out at that time of the midnight night. As dark as it will be, the driver will not be able to say 3 people were in the car. And when they came back, the driver will not be able to say, could they have even taken the body out of the house? Even at that time, another scenario, could they have taken the body out and brought the body back in? The driver will never know. He will never know. I mean, thing is, when you sit on the window and sit on people's platform and you listen to them, I almost want to think, are you guys dull? Are you so dull? Or you just stupid? Or you just want to act stupid? Someone is coming to inject your husband. You don't know that person from a can of paint. Okay, wherever it is, it's in a rush. But you've waited maybe over 24 hours for this nurse even to arrive. With all things being equal, how many hospitals away from the house? And the nurse came, did what the nurse had to do. Everything went into disarray. And then anyone is going to tell me, you are the wife. The nurse came into the house. Who would have welcomed the nurse? who would have assisted a nurse to say, this is where my husband is? Who would have asked the nurse, what are you going to administer? Why do you want to administer those drugs? Because I don't understand. Paracetamol, codeine, paraphernalia, para anything you want to administer, tetanus. Do you just inject people with tetanus? Do people just say, oh yeah, because you've got a wound, I'm going to inject you with tetanus injection? You weren't there. And then, were you there when everything went crazy? Were you even there when they were rushing your husband to the hospital? There are questions that we really need to be mindful about all this VDM stuff. Let's leave him to do his own thing. Let's get there. But the parade and association and the injection of does he take drugs into the conversation is not going to help you, even if you have a preamble to a point you want to make. Be balanced. Does Mohbad do drugs? Does the wife do drugs? Have you seen the wife doing drugs with him? Have you done drugs with them? Maybe a party, a show, or whatever. Do you yourself take drugs? So that way, we have a balance and we get to know what sort of people as a group these people are. Who are these people? Who is associated to them? Do they supply themselves drugs? Is this one on colos? Is this one on ice? Is this one on this? At least we will establish something that they all do recreational drugs or whatever aspect of things. And who doesn't drink is injecting something. Who is not injecting something is blowing something or sucking something in, whatever the case may be. I rest my case.
Sarichi. Sarichi. Sarichi.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, I put myself on mute. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like to take that clap back.
Sorry?
I would like to take that clap back.
Why?
I don't know.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
For what is worth, gentlemen, I don't want to end up in a fracas with anyone.
Please, I was going to say that. Thank you, and thank you very much, ITGuy. Did somebody drop in? Hey, hello. Did somebody drop? Hang on a second.
I don't know. I'm not moderator, so I don't know who dropped him. Or maybe
please. I don't want any fracas. And 1 second. I've got Supreme. I've got
Engineer, only one.
I don't want to be in fracas with anyone. To replace Supreme Iron Lady join. No Japan.
No, Supreme, please. Madam, please. It's not about that, honestly. Even
Supreme enter. I don't enter. If I enter, go. Let AI. I mean AI.
Madam Supreme.
Listen.
Supreme. Peace all the way. Peace all the way.
Please.
Peace ni. Tí la fẹ́ fi peace ṣe rí pé tó bá dàrú la lè rí justice tí peace bá wà ní ever rí justice.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ justice ní ká sọ. Spending ni mọ́mí spending ti jáde. Wọ́n ní mọ́mí spending.
Ilé ajá.
Mọ́mí spending ti rojọ́ fún 4 hours yìí. 4 hours lọ́ fi rojọ́. Àrórí àrírù.
public.
Anyway, èmi kàn tiẹ̀ sáré wọlé mo fẹ́ sáré tan live show mi mo bó ṣe.
ẹ ní sùúrù.
ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo lé.
ẹ káàárọ̀ ìyá spending ní pé àwọn lè vouch fún spending ẹni ọmọ ẹni obìnrin tẹ́ bá ní ẹgbẹ́ wa spending máa fẹ́ ọmọ tó responsible ọmọ alálùbáríkà eléníyàn ọmọ ológo ọmọ tó rọ́mbù.
àwọn tèmi ti wọlé o.
So anybody tó bá lọ́mọbìnrin o.
wà lẹ́wọ̀n mi is available. ṣe wọ́n ti bímọ kan fúnra wọn anyway Wunmi is available.
Lady Eris, kí ló dé tẹ jẹ́ kí Queen jáde lẹ́ni? Kí lẹ ṣe fún Queen? Ẹ lọ ṣe fún Queen.
Alágàtà
èmi
yìí.
ni mo ní gbogbo ẹ ní mo ṣe ń ya everybody ń
ẹ di tọ́jọ́ fún ipa.
èmi ni mo ní gbogbo oògùn everybody lọ́wọ́ bí mo ṣe wà báyìí. You mess with me, I give you your pill, I give you your injection. Rí pé ITGuy rí pé Supreme ti wọlé
No, Madam Supreme, please.
I'm
don't
drop
be in
you.
fracas with anybody.
No, I
Madam
don't want you to
Supreme,
mention
I'm
his
a
name,
drop
please.
last one.
Richie.
I know. Listen,
Richie, hold on. Lady Eris, hold on. See,
Who
there's
is your
some
senior sister?
Lady Eris.
My senior sister.
Lady Eris, there's something Tovek can understand. Cesare,
Natural, can you control the path? Can you control the
no,
comment?
Richie is still okay. Lady Eris, see, there's something today which I want you to understand. Real life. Anike ni sùúrù. Now, ẹni sùúrù. Ṣé ti rí ẹ̀yìn ìfẹ́ náà ló wà ń bẹ̀ tí all of us ta fi ń bára wa ṣe ṣe mọ̀ tó yẹ pé even gan bá ṣe ríra wa rí gan ṣe mọ̀ the love is just there. You know, mi ò lè stand kí n máa gbọ́ kán máa bú yín bìkan. I no go dey happy even though say I no sabi you. But ṣé ti rí at this point, gbogbo ẹ̀yìn à ń ju bọ́ǹbù à ń ju atomic bomb sí àwọn èèyàn yẹn à ní ìrẹ̀ mọ́.
Tẹ́mi máa ń ju bọ́ǹbù ní ọmọ lọ́hùn tí máa ń lọ
tẹ́tẹ́. Èmi kàn ń sọ ni.
Ògúndé mo ti lọ fẹjọ́ sùn Ògúndé àwọn tó bá ń jáde justice for
à ní ìrẹ̀ mọ́ because ó kàn máa fa wàhálà sí ni ṣòyìn mẹ́rin nísìn gbogbo ẹ̀ ti dàrú wọ́n ti tún tò ẹ kó lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mentioning people's name now ẹ ní ìrẹ̀. You understand? I cannot tell you what to do, but ọlá ń pé Lady Eris èèyàn mi náà ni ṣùgbọ́n you know it's nothing. Ìfẹ́ ló wà ń bẹ̀, but if you're now throwing jabs and you know maybe ITGuy gan maybe he's tired of wahala.
No, honestly, Madam Supreme.
No, because it's got nothing to do with you. It's nothing.
Thank you, Madam Supreme. When ITGuy spoke here, he refrained himself completely away from passing jabs or talking about somebody else, and I like that. My hand was on the deck. Please. No.
Àgbò tó fẹ̀yìn rí ni mo fẹ́ fi ṣe.
Madam.
Anike ní sùúrù ṣe àná okay as at last week gbogbo bullet ti ITGuy gbogbo ìbọn tó lọ gbà gbogbo bọ́ọ̀mù tó lọ gbà wọ́n ti lọ return ẹ̀ padà nípa àwọn òjagun mọ́.
Àwọn máa jà ilé.
Èwo wá tún ní iye iṣẹ́ tó máa jà báyìí.
Mr. Jack, I want to say something.
Mr.
Jack, you just want to say a word. Still, even in comment section, they give us name that our platform is a draggy platform. You people should try to stop all these people. They should not be saying it.
Natural. In comment section, you are a moderator. Come on, natural.
No, I know. I just want to tell you to correct some people. It's not good.
Close shop.
You sabi guy. All of say will be dragging.
Àdírẹ́sì nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ lọ láìfù fún ẹ jẹ́ sáré àdírẹ́sì.
Mr. Jack, sorry. Mr. Jack, sorry.
Okay, no wahala.
Yeah. No, engineer, please, my brother. Let's please speak. If you want to address something, please. Engineer, stop 1 minute, please. Supreme, go ahead, please.
So I want to address something. This is actually why I really wanted to go live, and I probably will still go live. I'm still going to do minimal woto, you know, but I'll do it on my live show whenever I find live.
Thank you.
But I want to address King White. Can someone share to King White, please? I want to appreciate King White because King White is assuring us that we are going to get justice, and the people that actually killed Mohbad, Bully did not kill Mohbad, and the people that killed Mohbad, let me read. I think he was telling Temi and Co. King White said, if you truly think Mohbad won't get justice, then you are clearly joking. Temi and Co. Team Wumi, King White has a message for you, and I'm reading from his profile. If you truly think Mohbad won't get justice, then you are clearly joking. Justice may be delayed, but it can never be denied. Mohbad will surely get the justice he deserves. It's only a matter of time. Keep watching closely, because the truth always finds its voice, no matter how long it takes. So, I beg, clap for King White for me, I beg, Biko. Now,
King White fẹ́ gbé wa go again, ló fẹ́ gbé wa handicap ni.
No, anything kò gbé wa handicap. Tẹ́lẹ̀ bí wọ́n kúkú ti kọ ẹ̀yìn sí. Wọ́n ti kọ ẹ̀yìn sí, so King White hashtag.
Atatu, kóṣẹ́ ní tìlákọ̀ṣẹ́ ẹ̀yìn ìyá mi ṣòròǹgà, àpàdé ogun Atatu, tó bá wọlé sí lára, kò wọlé sáwà lára o. Tó bá ti wọlé sẹ́yìn lára, kò wọlé sáwà lára o.
Hashtag kìlòkìlò wọlé sí lára. Ọ̀fẹ́. Hashtag justice for Mohbad. Power. So,
King White wants to drive this bus. Jungle ló fẹ́ drive wa, ló fẹ́ gbé wa lọ sí jungle.
No, kò drive wa nbo. King White, èèyàn mi ni. Bí mo ṣe máa ń kì í, ọ̀gùntàn ṣọ́ lò fún lẹ́yẹ iṣu, ó ṣe bá mi gan. Gbogbo information tí gbogbo bí Wùmí ṣe sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ pa mí sílẹ̀, má pa mí síta. Please send me all those information. You know, you said some things to me. Send them to me. Bí Yomi, mo ní Yomi. Wùmí Yomi kankan náà ló máa ń bọ́ sí lẹ́nu.
So Supreme, are you making an open appeal to King White?
I am. It's my love. It's my love.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do not.
Okay, that's why you request him to come to this platform.
Richie, Emiti's petition King White already. So what should we do now?
God, how many people is talking now?
I don't petition King White. Now you are speaking for him. What should we do? Check him withdraw.
Soft pedal.
Richie, check him withdraw.
Soft pedal.
No, let's listen to him.
No, what he apologize White now. Is coming along. He told me he is loyal to Mohbad. He told me. So King White ẹ má wò wá mí o, ẹ má wò wá mí, èmi mọ̀. Mohbad ní kẹrò mọ́ mi lára. Kẹ́ṣà jẹ́ ká rí justice. Let me read again. It said, if you truly think Mohbad won't get justice.
Tap. I think I'm getting.
If you truly think Mohbad won't get justice, then you are clearly joking. Temi's platform, Wumi, and Temi's platform and Co. If you truly think Mohbad won't get justice, then you are clearly joking. Justice may be delayed, but it can never be denied. Mohbad will surely get the justice he deserves. It's only a matter of time. Keep watching closely, because the truth will always find its voice, no matter how long it takes. Hashtag justice for Mohbad with a power emoji.
Supreme, thank you. Thank you very much.
Please.
Thank you. I'm looking at the comments, Supreme.
If we finally get justice for Mohbad, ṣé ẹ ó pe àwọn tó disrupt justice for Mohbad, King White àti kò ní bàjẹ́. Ó yẹ kọ́wọn náà gba sentence, they should sentence them for.
No, ẹ bá mi spare àgùntàn ṣọlọ. Ẹjọ́ mo bẹ̀bẹ̀.
To be sure now, Lady Aries has come out to advocate for King White.
I am advocating on behalf of King White. He's ready to work with us now. And
Lady Aries, this statement is in record. Any suru. Whatever you said now. Any suru agon funfun agon. Ṣé what I'm sọ yìí. Màá fẹ́ kẹ́ tún ro.
Ṣé àwọn tẹ́mi ti dàrú ṣe pé wọ́n ń ṣe náà.
Ẹni sùúrù now, ẹni sùúrù. Now, for us to know that you are not under duress or bí àwọn attack yín or bí àwọn threat yín pẹ̀lú bọ́m̀bẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ a máa ní the photo yín right now as you are speaking. Ká lè mọ̀ pé ìbọn ò sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ yín ìgbé kẹ́ máa sọ tẹ́ ń sọ yìí. Because bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sọ yìí. Ó wà under recording o, àwọn kan record ẹ o.
I am not under duress. I am not under any. I'm not at any gunpoint.
Okay.
Because I'm not at any gunpoint. I'm kò sí bọ́n lórí mi. Clear sound and clear mind mo fi ń sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay. Well, ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ ti gbọ́ báyìí o. Èmi ti bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn mi tó jẹ́ mo ní ṣé kò sí wàhálà ṣé dáadáa náà wà wọ́n ní pé dáadáa náà wà. So well, King White, if you are here you can make attention known.
Because I have a short message that Wunmi sent to King White and said ṣebí mo ti ka kíní yẹn fún eré tó sọ pé wọ́n ti kó sí mi lọ́wọ́ báyìí ní ìsìn even Wunmi ó ń pariwo ẹ pa mí sílé ẹ má pa mí síta ẹ pa mí sílé ẹ má pa mí síta. So people are coming around. We are working tirelessly under G, and it's really working. Even though wọ́n ti ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mi ò ṣe lè come live ọmọ yẹn no ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ lọ live but we are working. Tẹ́ bá gbọ́ ohun tá a ṣe ẹ máa ṣe
in the comment section. Any team will meet that insult the in the comment section. You're going straight in the bin. In the bin. Last warning.
Natural. Where's natural? Thank you.
Ẹ lọ fi wọ́n sínú pósí Mohbad kẹ́bẹ́rì wọn. So we are working.
No, sorry, Supreme. On a more serious note, please. If any, sorry, Madam Supreme, 1 minute. On a more serious note, if any team will is coming on
you
the
are
platform,
really working. It's showing.
I've always said that I don't want any comment on my platform. No insult whatsoever. I don't tolerate that. Please. If you are here, be civil. I know, Supreme. You like I cannot hold on to that. Please. Please, guys.
This justice is for the
we want to make a very
mighty the fighters.
Yeah. I like to actually have a dry humorous thing with way Supreme is delivering now. It's more of a kind of humorous approach. And I like the way J Clock and Sabi Guy is trying to ask reasonable questions. Right? So I would like guys to uphold that, please. Otherwise, I'll block you off.
Not just meeting you. Offer genuine grace to Supreme Moon. If you offer genuine grace to Supreme Moon, they want to hit something.
Ibi tí oyin bá wà lera máa ti ń lọ bá ó wà òkè. Èmi náà kọ́ Ọlọ́run mà ní. Ẹ ti rí fídíò bíi ti Africa TV ti sìnkú. Ẹ ti rí bí fídíò tí Africa.
No, Supreme. Please, without due respect.
Mo ti gbàgbé pé orí platform mi kọ́ mo wà, mo kàn feel at home nígbà míì ẹ máa ń feel at home.
I'm pleading to you, please, Supreme, honestly. Please, thank you.
A lè ṣe wotowoto díẹ̀.
No, not here, please.
No wotowoto, okay.
Zero tolerance to wotowoto. We don't do wotowoto.
We don't do wotowoto. Be Thunder Fire's voice. Wotowoto.
He said justice is for the strong. So our ET and energy for drugs and all of those things, like we don't cause people. Does that mean we shouldn't be involved in justice for Mohbad anymore?
No, you are doing well.
Cause we don't have energy for.
I mean, I get energy. Very me.
No.
Mọ́mí mi máa ń sọ fún mi pé ìjọ kan báyìí wọ́n jà lọ àárín ọjà náà bí mi sígbà tó ń jà.
Anyways, mo fẹ́ rọ gbogbo àtàwọn mi ìbàyẹ̀lẹ̀ nìyí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣà àwọn tí ń bàbá ẹjọ́ ọ̀la ní èsì ìdánwò.
J clock no start wetin you wan start cause Sholake go come for you.
Baba wait now, Baba wait, make I finish now.
Say you dey preach peace.
No, I'm not preaching peace, Baba mi o ti yẹ kí èmi gan fara mi gan Pharaoh ni mi Baba mi, ṣé you get? But my point is this.
Ṣé ẹ rí bó ṣe ń lọ ẹ rí pé gbogbo everywhere ń gbóná ẹ rí pé Lizzy Anjorin ti win. Lizzy Anjorin is a justice fighter.
Ògbóná àwọn òun sí lára àwọn yẹn ń ṣe drama tiwọn ni wọ́n ń ṣe Yorùbá fíìmù tiwọn ni àwa ń ṣe nǹkan mímí báyìí ni. Now the point is àbí èwo ni máa gbọ́ Lizzy Anjorin kí ló kàn gbọ́ Lizzy Anjorin. Ọ̀la ni outcome gbogbo rògbòdìyàn tó ń lọ lórí justice o. Ẹ jọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí àṣà àwọn tí bàbá ẹ ká lọ kún fàdúrà ẹ ká lọ gbàwé lé nìyí so that ọ̀la àwọn oní adájọ́.
Uncle Richie, J-Clock not vex. Uncle Richie, tell us if you moderator. Elewele, they bore your mama well. Try me, I not be supreme. I'm go finish your papa. You dey hear me so? Don't tie your crest near me. My own na one chance. They not dey enter my side. One chance. You dey hear me? Correct yourself here when they give. I go wait. Now block yourself. Richie, if you not vex, Uncle Richie not vex. They just hold on there. I don't feel the sharp.
So they say Esther Boss self is saying Wunmi knows a lot. Aaron know a lot. Ali Wunmi ló pa Mohbad ẹni ó know a lot. Ew. King White náà ti sọ pé
Thank you, moderator. Can you bring Anne back on, please?
But Lady Aries, do you know that Wunmi was not actually in town when Mohbad died?
Níbo ló lọ?
Ó wà ní kitchen. Ṣé mo ń gbọ́ wà ní kitchen ṣá?
Lọ́wọ́ ó ṣe fried rice. Ó ṣe fried rice.
Now, I'll go through the country.
Just like that.
Only fried rice is sono. Wunmi, máa fojú ẹ fún fèrè nítorí ti fi ojú mi rí nínú justice for Mohbad. Why gender?
But Supreme, I want to ask you a question though. No, this is good news you're mentioning, but what are the risk factors in terms of the compliances based on what you have just said now? Have you thought about it?
Èmi àtọ̀rẹ́ mi sílẹ̀ ẹ má kó sí wa láàrin because ẹ má kó sí wa láàrin because ó wrong fún ọlọ́pàá láti lọ máa ka text message another civilian so títí King White ni mò ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tí mo wà báyìí kàṣàṣà àti rí justice just say it you got it baby. Okay. King White àgùntàn ṣọ́ lò mí.
Gbogbo ilé tẹ̀ ń sọ yé mi ò tẹ̀ fẹ́ lè. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ analyse show àárọ̀ ìlú mi tẹ̀ fẹ́ gbọ́ opinion yín.
Báwo tún ló wà láàárọ̀ yìí?
Queen that came out, Queen. What chased her out?
Queen. What's the name?
I chased the Queen out. Mo lábẹ́rẹ́ Queen.
What chased her out? That is what I want to because listening to her, she.
What she is no petition me. Mo the petition me látọ̀dọ̀ Queen over a year.
She told us that everything Spending has told her truth. Sorry, it's truth rather. And when you listen to Spending's interview, he started from the driver's part. He never told his own story. He said, "Let me start from the driver's side."
To be honest with you, I have not really listened to any of those interviews because, we make the laws. When you make the law, you don't bother reading the law because you are the maker of the law. So I didn't bother, but I think I'll find my time to actually listen to it. But we know that spending, all of them are lying. All of them from Samilari down, they are all lying. I even think there are one or two things the driver said that when I put it together and I kind of imagine the feasibility of it, it's not really feasible. But I think among them, he has spoken the most.
Thank you. They all live in that kind of traceability that they've been economical with the truth.
In all of them, you have to fizzle out, you have to filter out the truth and make a puzzle out of it and grill them.
Thank you. Yoruba going to the show. Yoruba going back home after the show. Can you emphasize
party, you know?
ẹgbọ́n
I will
pàtì
tell
inú
you something. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín, mi ò
ẹni
gbọ́
sùúrù
èdè.
ẹni sùúrù ẹ sáré confam kìíní yìí.
Mo sọ fẹ́ nìyẹn mo nígbà tó ń wọ̀ ìgbà tẹ̀yẹ tí mo sọ fún mo ní tí wọ́n ṣe kọ́ ọmọ mi kéré obìnrin ọmọ mi ìbàjẹ́ kó fẹ́ spending ọlọ́run kánú ẹ̀kọ́ ọmọ mi kéré níbi tí mo jẹ́rìí ọmọ yìí tó kíkó máa fi ọmọ mi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ mo lè ṣe kó fẹ́yìn fi ọmọ mi ìkó sì sí cool boy to the core you guys don't so know him.
So mi ò yé mi.
Bó ṣe mí.
Woman dẹ̀ mí ó mí bẹ́ẹ̀ni kò bí
Let me tell you, I've analyzed Queen on my show many times. Queen is the mother of spending. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Because when Queen called me on the phone and begged me to help spending, Queen's going to báwo lẹ ṣe jẹ́ ó ní ọmọ àdúgbò. How can you be ọmọ àdúgbò? You left Nigeria 14, 15 years ago. This year will be 16 years Queen left Nigeria. How old is this boy? This boy is 25. Remove 16 from 25 is 9. So, báwo ṣe mọ ọmọ àdúgbò 9 years old? Oh, more now. Why are you vouching for? Òun mọ̀, kíní kan. So, and you know, they speak the same way. So, they have blood ties. Ọmọ out of wedlock tó bí I guess pé ọkọ tó fẹ́ ní London kò jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé torí London lọkọ ẹ̀ wà kò sí ní US kò jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé òun ti bímọ rí so she cannot really come openly to say pé ọmọ òun ni you say they both stammerer they ọmọ dẹ̀ ti ń sáré ọmọ fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ they want to quickly get the words out of it people were saying pé spending ó ń sáré sọ̀rọ̀ no. It is the pathophysiology of stammering. Bó ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni wọ́n fẹ́ gbé jáde fast. So no. Wọ́n máa ń sáré they talk fast. That is the pattern
Do you think he needs support in the court?
You mean no. He does not need
for his speech. No.
He does not need support. He just needs more timing. People like that, you give them more time to express. You tell them, okay, calm down. And I believe that was why the Shotobi, you remember the first time he went and the judge said, oh yeah, calm down, and interjected.
Okay.
And I think that was one of her observations. So Oman stammer, So you just give them more time, a more relaxing environment to express themselves. They go under pressure. That's
a similarity. Yes.
Yeah, if you look at similarities, I know me. Tó 9 years old. Lásán. 9 years ago, Nigeria. How can you say you can vouch for somebody like that?
If what you said is true, that'd be a very difficult pain to bear, right? And
Queen Igbasan, for this guy. Not that the son himself is actually passed on, is dead, but the chamber is a sign chamber. The Queen Igbasan, Omo Adubo. She has done too many that no, it's more than Omo. It's only more than Omo Adubo. And I feel Queen's pain. And another thing you guys don't know, or maybe some people, or maybe you guys don't know, is spending to Shewari. So spending is a second offender, not even a first offender.
Nigeria.
Wait. Nigeria.
For what, ma?
Don't let me disclose that.
Big deal now.
So then there's no need, but it's a second offender.
So that means you're accusing him because for now nobody knows that. See, these things don't cause wahala. As you said it now,
justice, anti-justice, justice.
Because if you say something, back it up. Because now is a criminal, is a second offender. I'm going to hold anything. Now,
it's a second offender, so. What that is so come clean. This spending can take a plea bargain. You can take a plea bargain. You can decide to come out and speak your truth. Speak the entire truth. What happened? That you told Kudi and Co. Because when that incident actually happened, I will not lie to you. I don't want to go back to the past. You guys know that Moniki Moses Logbawo Baba Filo when I told him to go collect 200. And I was angry with Moses and Westo because Kanye Domino Padasi, I mean what to do. I would have asked for a testimonial affidavit before Konto release it. Odowa Ada Universe, lawyer Kati raise a fund for spending. I have everything lined up. Bashimagba affidavit, but Shemo, Moses, Osare gbogbo all hijack wọ́n lọ sọ́dọ̀ Kudi wọ́n lọ fi ṣe I spoke to spending, I spoke to Kinikan. Wọ́n wá sọ́dọ̀ Ada wọ́n get back to me because I knew about it. I told Moses to collect money. Westo pè mí, a sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn ṣe bá ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wọn ṣe fẹ́ ṣe fundraising. Mo ní bá ṣe máa ṣe how we gonna collect testimonies under oath. Bá ṣe máa gbà. But when they got there, ọ̀dọ̀ Kudi náà lọ. It's not about me. I didn't have a platform. It would have been through Ada. We would have done everything the right way. But they use it for a show. And maybe that day she had the most 6,000 views. So unfortunately, it is what it is. Because in an official testimony report, we would have been able, it would have been, tenable as the court. But with Boile instinct were tenable. But it is okay. There's still an opportunity for him to make corrections.
I want to say something. It might be wrong. Now, apparently, spending, obviously, if you look.
Papariano in the house. Papariano Mabumi.
Now, if you
let me run away.
Am I change you. Now, that name spending.
J-Clock, I didn't know you get this somehow like this.
No, ni problem. Emma law, emi go mo go wa ki won ni mo nlo. So, but it's in the wrong place now.
So,
exactly. Thank you, Papariano. Thank you.
That's what I'm No. One minute. Anything now. Supreme. Anything now. If you see if people in Sile, mo ma sọ fún ẹ má ma kọjá ẹ má ma ṣe gbogbo àwọn kíni leave them alone. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú sadness mo. Ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin lẹ lọ ń bá wọn. Ẹ wo bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn nígbà yẹn sí wọn like nígbà yẹn. Ẹ fa wọn sílẹ̀.
She wants to run away because she's been terrorizing some people on this platform. So she knows that you are listening. So as you come up now, she wants to run.
No, I just came and I will be going.
So now, spending, right? From that spending, you know that person with the spend, he must probably get money. Does it mean that Mohbad going to Kenya, meeting spending there, and spending being a big boy, will get money? They probably spoke and say, you know what, let's go and start a modernization in Nigeria. Let me sponsor you.
Yes.
Because it could be that spending is the backbone of that their record label.
Yes. It dropped the in many times.
Am I right?
You're absolutely correct. He said, you know how much he was posting about how much investment he had on the modernization.
Based on what Queen told us. When I say us, when Queen called me, Supreme jaw. Me Supreme me change Supreme iron lady in when she called and begged that I should help. Mo wá sọ pé ṣọmọ yẹn máa sọ tòótọ́. Ó wá ní kìnìkan mo wá ní okay, let me connect you. I now connected the call with Pierce. 1, 2, 3. So it became 3 of us. We now tried to call spending, but unfortunately he did not pick up. So Queen now said that Kenya ni Bobo yẹn wà pé in fact 4 months. He's been in Nigeria only for 4 months. Ni Mohbad kú yẹn. According to Queen, 4 months. Ni Mohbad kú. Pé Kenya ló wà pé Mohbad called him pé àgbà tí Mohbad lọ sí Kenya Mohbad ní my G, let's go na pé kó wọn kíni àti pé ó dẹ̀ tún ní owó because spending máa ń ṣe yahoo And this is going to be a second offender, Nico. In first offender.
Guys, I can't see anyone. Is it just me or is everyone? I can't see anybody. I can hear voices, but I can't see
it's
anyone.
you. It happens to me too. It's you. It's just you. Maybe you stayed too long on the call. Maybe sometimes.
So this were Queen's. I now ask Queen one question. Money, okay. So by Jack spending was in Nigeria 4 months. It's only been in Nigeria 4 months. How come to finish nurse don't treat it in Nigeria? If it's been only 4 months in Nigeria, yeah, mo bí Queen ṣe máa sáré sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé kò lè yé yín Madam Marys kò lè ṣe kíní kan ọmọ dáadáa ní kíní kan ó kàn fi help Mohbad ní kíní kan ṣe mọ̀ wọ́n pọ̀ ní family wọn nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn náà ló máa ń treat gbogbo family.
Can you please mix it up, please? People are complaining that they don't understand what you're saying. Is it possible if you can mix it up a little bit and other people
English
can enjoy?
I think I'm speaking English, or was I speaking
Yoruba? You've been speaking vernacular since. Lady Iris, can we change it up, please? Yeah.
No. So when I spoke to Queen admitted that, or Queen said that spending has only been in Nigeria 4 months prior to Mohbad's demise. And if Queen is here, please bring her up. Because I know she follows me and she has sent me messages on my TikTok. She said, please, I want to speak to you. But I did not respond. I did not respond to her. So she told me 4 months prior, and that this guy spending was spending, you know, she ain't been spending, that he spends a lot. That is where the nickname spending came from. That's where the nickname came from.
Yeah, and Mo respected him a lot.
Yes. So Mohbad approached him when Mohbad went to Kenya. You know, that is why I told Baba Mohbad then, I said, we need Mohbad's passports. Go and request for Mohbad. Among the letter we wrote during the DNA, there were 3 things that we requested for. The DNA, Mohbad's passport, Liam's passport.
And Spending's passport too.
No, we did not request for Spending passport. Mohbad's passport, Liam's passport, and the DNA. That's one that when I told Baba Mohbad to go and sign something that he did not sign. Those were the 3 things that were listed on that request. So, but we don't have, Baba Mohbad does not have Mohbad's passport with him. It's with Wunmi. Baba Mohbad does not have Liam's passport. It's with Wunmi. At least he should have collected Mohbad's passports. And when I told them, and I don't think he ever did, because we will have been able to see. Because when you leave Nigeria, they will stamp you. When you leave Nigeria, they will stamp your passports, your entry, and your exit. So we will know exactly when. And now that they collected this guy to spend his passports, because they withheld their passports for a while, but there's been no proper channeling the investigation in the proper direction. So, might be right back. Hold on, might be. There no proper questioning to channel us towards, to gear the steering towards justice. That is why things are so sporadic. For example, pathologist was there. They didn't ask him any question. They asked him if he was paid. What has that got to do with findings? They didn't ask any question. The son did not ask any question. The son only asked, were you paid? What has that got to do with the justice? So you see, there have been absolutely no questions gearing towards justice. So hopefully with what is going on, we will be able to have better, we're working on some certain things that we think is going to click. If it clicks, to God be the glory. If it doesn't, well, we just say we gave it our best shot. But I am not giving up. I still want to do one more trial and error and see where it leads us to. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. So that's what I can say at this time. Because they have refused me to go live because people should have bought one on the phone. You know. So that's it. But spending, this is for you. You are a second offender. If things should go the right direction, the court will not temper justice with mercy because you are a second offender. Your best chance is for you
of correction,
to speak the truth.
because he's not been convicted for the second one. So he's a first offender. The second one is probably loading, hopefully.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Say first, it says this will be. It's no longer. You are no longer like and you are a first offender. No, you are going to be a second offender. And with second offender, judges don't consider mercy. They will just slam you because it's becoming unbecoming of you.
That's part of the law in Europe as well.
Your best shot, give it up. Just give it up and speak your truth. Come out, speak the truth. Because your words are not aligning. Speak the truth and take the plea bargain. Take the plea bargain.
Okay.
Because sooner or later,
Can you bring? Can you?
Just came in. Lagbaja is Dawa class. Dawa just joined. Dawa already told us that
Let me throw this question to you. I don't know if you were here this morning when I was speaking. Well, if Spending had a fight with Mohbad, you know that it means he had put himself into the case. Don't forget, these are 365 days if you fight somebody or whatever. Because I don't see why Mohbad went to meet Spending. It wasn't only Spending that was in that house the next day. Mohbad went to meet Spending and started asking
who's playing music? Is it you?
Yeah, me.
No. Maybe because I think that question is valid, and I don't think Mohbad had a fight with Spending, and this is my rationale for saying that. Spending sat at the back, like the trunk seat. We call it trunk seat. Number one. Number two is, it was just Darosha, Spending, and maybe OG that were in the car, that were in the Jeep with Mohbad, because Prime Boy already got down. And some fights happened in the car. That is probably the reason why he probably went to Spending, and I hope I didn't fight you, because the other Prado was in front. They didn't know what was going on. They had a fight in the car, and the fight was Wunmi and Mohbad.
I like that. If Mohbad was fighting Wunmi in the car, do you think Spending would just watch them fight, or he's going to try to separate them?
There's no way he can separate them from where he was sitting, number one. Two, he had a baby in his lap. And kì í ṣe pé ìjà agbára wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ já obìnrin lo aṣọ mọ́ ọkùnrin lọ́rùn ni.
But we don't know how deep the fight, because nobody wants to tell us how crazy the fight was, because this is my reason. There is no way that he broke that window in that show that you won't find pieces on the floor. Nobody saw anything on the floor.
No. Hold on. Continue. I'll be right back. Continue. I'm listening.
Yeah, there is no way they're going to have that kind of altercation, right? And based on what we analyzed this morning, where Prime Boy was sitting, that they said this guy was punching Prime Boy there. There is no way Mohbad would have hit that window. There is no way. So if they said a window was broken, it must be another fight inside the car, either with Spending or with OG.
Yeah, in the fact that Prime Boy also said that he wasn't aware of the broken glass, right? That's a bit strange. But the driver saying, yeah.
Can you bring Queen up? She's on the live.
Okay,
Queen, can you please come up, please? At least let's be fair here.
If you can come up, Queen. I think the account is for some private. She needs to send me a request.
Yeah, she's not here with Queen's account. She's here with our other account. So, Queen,
please send a request.
Because I can see her on the list there. So, go on, carry on.
What's the other account?
Another thing is, she's trying to take OG away. Because I listened to her well this morning. She tried to take OG away from this whole thing. And I'm like, that's dodgy. That is dodgy. So she said the only odd person out is Ade West. Why are you trying so? But he said OG slept next to Ade West. I don't buy that. You're trying to take OG. OG that Wunmi said she left Mohbad with OG. Now you are taking OG away.
At the same time, he shot himself in the foot because when he said he spoke to Mohbad in the morning, that bit's a little bit, that's a huge gap.
Yeah, they say, she's trying to, I think what Spending is trying to do, or it's a make believe story. Just he wants to convince the public that by the time he left, Mohbad was alive.
Exactly. And
Mohbad was alive.
That's how bad it is roping himself in.
Just forcing that narratives in our brain, trying to finger our brain that Mohbad was alive by the time I left. Because there's no way Mohbad could have been alive if they had banged on the driver's door, please take us out. There's no way. There's no way Mohbad could have been alive or well. Maybe not dead, but well. So, I remember during Westo period, he said 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Then when he went to Bukit Jesse, he said between 11 or 12 or something like that. And he's been sticking with that.
Now, if you look at the whole story, it's quite now understandable the reason why Spendy wants to take a bullet for Wumi in every circumstances, because he's a joker. If he's saying that he was that he spoke to Mohbad in the morning, that's indirectly corroborating that about the story of the nurse, right? That's what he's trying to do.
Not necessarily so. Not necessarily correct, because the nurse said she came at 2:45. And before all of these things, before they got to the first Kuramet hospital, Mohbad was already there. And Wumi in a testimony from all this the media spree she went to do, Wumi said, how can he be dead? Somebody I spoke to 20 minutes ago. So if you spoke to him 20 minutes ago, where was the profuse bleeding coming from? Why did you need the nurse if you guys were talking 20 minutes ago? Why did you call the nurse? And if you look at Wumi CTC said that Wumi herself said we were supposed to stop by Iya Mohbad's shop to go to the store and equip the shop for her. Karimo confirmed it, and Iya Mohbad confirmed it. So when Iya Mohbad now called on Monday because she didn't see them as planned, she called and Wumi said, what happened between that Monday 3 p.m., which that 3 p.m. also it marries lifestyle charts with Prime Boy. The way lifestyle was living, stuff like that, and all the charts. If you put the charts, lifestyle and Prime Boy, put it with Mama Mohbad calling the house, and something happened in that house. Something happened in that house. Maybe things did not happen. Maybe Spending was right. I don't know. Maybe it happened in the between the hour of 11 and 3, but Mohbad died on Monday.
From Spending again is this. He said he messaged Monday, he only gave one tick, right? It was Tuesday. They got through to the nurse, the Kutonu nurse. When you go to page 287, Adura said they spoke to the nurse on Monday, and the nurse said she's coming on Tuesday, the next day.
And let me tell you the thing. You see, the thing I want you guys to know is that, you will need a lie to cover a lie to cover a lie. So there will be like series of lies. Then at the end of the day, they will not corroborate. They will not marry. The thing is, there was a nurse in the house on Monday. Wumi even said it. Wumi too also slept. They call it Floridian sleep. Wumi also slept too, that there was a nurse that actually spent the night. Okay, there was a nurse that spent the night. Maybe they got the nurse came in like around middle of the night when they went doing all these rowdy things. The nurse, because there was no any other night. Mohbad left that house on Tuesday. His body left the house on Tuesday. Baba Mohbad Tabari Bini Bin Wale. So Baba Mohbad took the body away from that house. So there was no night that another nurse could have spent in that house besides Monday stroke Tuesday nights. So, and you know, these kids, they are kids. They are not that smart. They are not. Adura cannot actually put everything together. He can't tidy the loose ends. So, Oreo Kotali. Because there was a nurse in that house. Iya Mohbad also said it. Ẹ bá mi wá nurse fún mi. Àṣírí wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ sọ. Àṣírí.
Do you think Very Dark Man is aware that Spending is lying? Because I'll be disappointed if he doesn't
Very
know.
Dark Man is doing. There's nothing to be disappointed about, because really, if you are actually sitting down, and that is why you know that even in a law court and in a case like this, you don't just have one lawyer. You have series of lawyers, because if you ask this question, I will remember this line of questions to another person. No one person can. I remember when Prime Boy came to my show, and I did my best to ask him a lot of questions, and it was impromptu. See, there were some questions when Papariano did his analysis. He said, but when you are asking questions, you cannot remember everything at once. I don't read here.
There is a game. When he said, when Derry Darkman asked him, you were at the burial ground the next day, you saw Coco on his face. Even though you said you had not watched the video, you need to go watch that video. Look at this guy, his body countenance here, and Very Dark Man then spoke for him again. The boy was about to speak. You've asked a question. Then why did you then answer the question for Spending?
I don't know. He probably will be in the position to answer that question. But like I said, he is only giving them. You see. Can you mute Cherish? Cherish, please. He only gave them platform to express themselves. They are going to have a recall. Okay, it's going to have a recall. It's going to tidy up all the ends together. But you don't want to. If he had made one of them, a visitor or one of his guests, uncomfortable, someone else will not come. And he wants to go down the list. Okay. So when he goes all the way down the list, get as many people as possible. I think if he goes down the list, then giving them all, platform to express themselves, then it's going to be more comfortable. But if you grill one person, then another person is not going to go. So let's just give him some chance, or give him the benefit of doubt to do what he's doing, and just hopefully he will lead somewhere. We trust me. We are working. We are the Abidos. We are working. So it's gonna be, and I think King White is also promising us that there will be justice. It might be delayed, but it will not be denied. There will be justice, true justice, and I love that when he said true justice is coming. One boy, mo ti sọ fún yín, one boy, mo wà lọ mi ò tí mute one boy. Okay, mute, bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbọ́ yín o. So mute yourself if you are talking o. Tó rán ọmọ máa gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ. Or you hang up and we make the group call again.
Please, Queen, if you are here, you can send a request.
So things are looking good. I'm very, very. I mean, everybody thinks they are working differently. This is how it's good. Everybody just don't let us put all our eggs in one basket. You be doing what you're doing. This one do what they are doing. This one do what they are doing. Hopefully, we meet at a melting point, and we will get justice. So that is my own take on all of this.
Thank you.
I think I will post. I will post some of the text messages of Wumi, where Wumi was saying, what time is it? Hold on, let me respond to a text. Yes, he will issue the insurance today.
Queen, your son is going to jail. There's no escaping.
So, that is that. I mean, there's no lie about it. For now, the DPP has chosen to prosecute the nurse and the spending. So you are not saying it's not a threat. Spending will probably go to jail if he does not speak his truth or speak the truth. He will go to jail. I don't know what he's covering. I don't know why he's covering. But if he doesn't, if what he thinks is presenting to us now that is his truth or that is the truth, he will go to jail. He will take the fall for Wumi. So that's fine. I mean, Otilori now, so jail it's not going to be anything new to him. So Otilori, and if he wants to go again, the ball is in his court. He needs either speak and take a plea bargain or go again. I mean, the Mobi White Queen Alaja ṣe fẹ́ fún ọmọ ẹ̀ ní ẹni tó ti ń lọ sẹ́wọ̀n kábọ̀. I wouldn't.
Thank you. Paparino, I believe you just, I don't know if you want to contribute.
Paparino in the house.
I think, yeah. Prad, do you want to say anything?
I slept off for a minute there. I just woke up and I realized I wasn't on the panel no more.
It's more than a minute. More than 5 minutes.
It's been a nice one. It's been a nice one listening to Supreme Iron Lady. But and then I realized that we all are working assiduously to move this cat forward. It seems the cat doesn't want to be moved. And then thank God for VDM coming into the space now to try and bulldoze the cat for us. But actually, I still hope, like I've been trying to make this known the other time, that I just hope all this is not for the glam. It's not just for the glam. And we are here to really look into to VDM's conduct in this just for Mohbad. So nobody can just come in now to rob us of our sleepless nights for a while now, trying to decipher things. And nobody's gonna paint any scenario that in our mind trying to usurp our thinking. No, that's not gonna happen. So at the same time, I think we will still give VDM chance to play. Like I said then, when some of our frontiers were doing it, somebody asked me about a guy in this hour. I said, I'm looking him from afar. I'm putting him afar, but I'm looking him from afar. It means that I'm not criticizing you, neither am I putting my eye off you. I'm looking at you, but I wouldn't still criticize. So I'm looking him from afar. The same thing VDM now. I feel we should just let him be and look him from afar. No, we are not taking our eyes off him. Like what we rightly brought out the other time, that why is he asking the same question all the time? Does Mohbad they do drugs? I feel I know it might be. I know he would have heard that they don't catch that scope. The next line of questions now should not told, does Mohbad do drugs?
We know. That's why I said.
Let me say something, Let me tell you something. If you know, is it everybody that knows? If you know, is it everybody that knows? If he asks that question, there's nothing wrong. He just want to get facts. There are people that are just waking up for this case. I don't know if you get. So everybody is putting no analysis. So if you know, another person will not know.
Grace Foundation, please hold on. Let me quickly say something. Grace, CEO of Grace Foundation, please let me say something. I think what VDM is trying to do is do elimination. He wants to make it clear to the world that it's not drug that buy Mohbad. He wants to make it sure because everybody keeps saying, and he's trying to also emphasize that it is not the wound. So I think it's all process of elimination that, to me, this is my own opinion, that he's doing. He's doing the process of because does he take drugs? So we are clear on that he doesn't take drugs and it's not drug. There's no drug in toxicology. It's not drugs that killed him. Strike out. Okay, Spending said lie, not that hand. The driver said lie, not that hand. Everybody saying lie, not that hand. Strike it out. I pray and I hope that he's going to go to Lagos and interview the hospitals too. You know.
That's a very good one.
That's then sorrow Johnson if I sorrow. Goodbye.
Yes. I think J Clock is loading. Are you there, J Clock? Okay. Planting enemies. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have something to contribute?
Well, we've said enough since afternoon, right? Tomorrow's coroner's outcome. What do you have to say about that? In case, it come out the way, like a shocker to us, what is the way forward? What do we do from here?
The question is, what kind of shocker is shocking to us anymore on this?
I mean, in a way, because according to them, Baba's team, they believe that, Corona is still ongoing, so there's still hope in their own book. Now, if Corona is shut down for finalizing the whole thing, now which other direction are we going?
Okay, let me see if I can throw in some light into the Corona issue.
Okay.
Even if Corona is done, even if this case is prosecuted and Spending and the nurse are in jail, in the light of new evidence, they can revisit the case at any time, any year.
Mm-hmm.
So that is number one.
That's correct.
I am not worried. I am not worried about, if tomorrow the coroner said, okay, this case, Corona is just an aspect. If you are looking for work by somebody, you have Corona can speak, you have eyewitnesses can speak, you have the evidence, you have the gun, you have every other aspect. So if Corona corroborated that, well, from all indications, although I will assume, and we did take some step that Corona should weigh in more on the professional witnesses, which are the doctor, the Perez doctor that said that Mohbad has been dead.
I asked this question, right? I asked because so far, all the help from other people out there for the family, they're not ready to take it. Now, if the family is only one dealing with this Corona, inquest, whatever, of a thing, if it's shut down, finishing the whole situation. Now, how do other people investigate or take part? Because you can't do anything without the family, according to the way these things are going now.
You can do a lot without the family, and we are doing a lot without the family.
So how come we've not seen result?
Do not be disappointed. I don't want anybody to be discouraged, dismayed, disappointed, be sad. Tomorrow, if Corona said, okay, inconclusive, they cannot determine. Corona cannot name a person. Okay, if they said they cannot determine who killed Mohbad, people will be so disappointed, or some people will be jubilating. There is no cause for jubilation. There's no cause for disappointment. It's just that an aspect of the investigation came out with this result. Investigation continues. That is why I said, even if or when Spending and the nurse are already in the cell, in the light of a new evidence, the case will be revisited.
Lady Aries, those evidence, Lady Aries, understand this, right? We've been saying this, and we understand that is how it should be. That is the direction it should go in case of the evidence. Now, all the evidences that has been coming out that the family are not taking forward or accepting or pushing forward to the government, what do we do? Because now,
King White is
no. Let's be serious now. King White is
not joking, no.
You can't be saying King White said. King White himself.
Seems like a woman suffering.
That is what you know.
King White.
Richie, 1 second. Lady Aries. That is what you know.
Sometimes
that is what you know. And it's true. That is what you know. Not everybody here knows that Wunmi is messaging King White saying that, please don't expose me. We are talking about what is on the surface. Now, we are talking about evidence. Currently, the family or Baba Mohbad, the father of deceased, is chasing Naira Marley and the DPP. Right? Now, if tomorrow inquest reach the end and he is chasing DPP over the appeal, what other direction? Even if you have your own evidence, how do you present it? Why haven't you presented it now?
Don't worry, we will present it.
Listen, let us understand this here. I understand probably King White is, probably has given you.
I'm not talking about King White now. Let's leave King White out of it.
What I'm saying is, so far, we've not seen anything that can label these people, that can nail them.
Okay, you don't stress about it. It's okay. This is a murder case. It might take a year. It might take 10 years.
10 years for.
It might take a long time. You just don't worry. Don't worry about it. Well, to me, even if they say this is okay, fine. We will continue to press on the IG in the light of new evidence whenever it comes. Then we will present it. Who will present it? When we get to that bridge, we cross it. They know.
There is.
Don't worry. Wumi's next boyfriend. Don't get my date.
That is based on maybe because see, I'm talking about.
Okay. Now, what do you want to do? Okay, you want me to say after tomorrow and the judge do whatever she has to do, then everybody go home. Do you want me to say that and it's done? Okay, fine. Then it's done.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not. That's what I said. Let us deliberate on this. I'm not saying. Everybody should go home.
Deliberating on it. You are still arguing on the deliberation. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not arguing about it. What you're saying for me, Baba, go on.
We will follow Baba Mohbad. We will follow his appeal. So let's move on.
And that is my
No.
Following his appeal now.
I'm talking about myself now. I'm talking about myself. I'm not talking about you.
Lady Aries,
I don't want to. This is not a joke.
You need to understand this.
Baba Mohbad's appeal.
My opinion.
Mohbad's appeal is completely different from justice for Mohbad.
Exactly. People are mixing it together. Thank you.
Now, hold on. Let me speak on this, right? Let's be factual here, right? Apparently, Baba Mohbad is the one fronting all this, movement, according to some people's head. Now, other help that has come from other people is not been accepted by the family, and nobody is pursuing those things in the family. And all the effort of the public is not happening. Even though we can see the evidence in our eye, we can see that, hold on,
even though we can see that this is the way you should go now, but the family are not going in that direction. So as it looks, as it is now, if tomorrow inquest closes, right, definitely in a way, kind of, we still have to rely on what Baba is doing because he's taking these people to court. But we know that it's going to be a long journey and it doesn't even make sense at the moment. So how do we approach continuation of this? People will say they get evidence. Those evidences, bring them out now. Maybe we'll take and nail these people.
Okay, you are just, Mr. J. Clark, you are just repeating yourself, and I think I do, in as much as I understand your plight and I understand that this is very emotional, but you are just repeating yourself. Now, many response to your questions. Number one, if tomorrow they just say case dismissed, everybody go home. Fine, everybody go home. Some people are still working to get evidence. I'm not saying the evidence are there. I'm saying they are trying to pieces some things together. When it comes to a very convincing, beyond any reasonable doubt, then we will reopen the case. Even if Spending and the nurse are already in jail, it can be reopened at another time, at any time. It's a murder case. There's no statute of limitation on a murder case. Number one. Number two, Baba's suing the DPP is a dead on arrival. It's a failure. You can't sue the DPP with no concrete, or even when you have concrete to fight it is you fight it with a tooth and a nail. So that is not what we are calling is appeal. Naira Marley and Samilari were not in the house. I don't know who is advising Baba Mohbad. And the case of bullying is not the one in front of the DPP. The case in front of the DPP is a murder case, and you cannot place Naira Marley and Samilari on the murder scene. So I don't know why they are appealing or what they are appealing for. They're going to lose. They're going to lose. And that's why I didn't waste my time addressing the other one that DPP. I knew they were going to lose the first one. They will lose this one, and if they take it to Supreme Court, they will still lose because there's no way you can put Naira Marley and Samilari in Mohbad house the day he died, unless someone like Spending will say, "Batadele Abbas Samilari nínú or Samilari sent me." Or I'm not the one that actually gave them the nurse. So it was Samilari that sent me a number and told me to pretend that was my nurse. You are not indicting somebody. But until then, take this case to anywhere all over the world. They cannot prosecute Samilari and Naira Marley for the murder case of Mohbad. And that is not the case in the presence of the DPP. So I don't know who is advising Baba Mohbad in doing what he is doing. That's why I just let them be doing their own. Yomi be doing your own. Me, I'll be doing my own. Papadan will be doing your own. Everybody be doing your own. We don't have to collabo because we are not on the same page. 2 plus 8, 10. 5 plus 5, 10. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 times 1, 10. You can form your 10 whichever way. If I don't want to go with the route of 5 plus 5, I want to go in the route of 8 plus 2. Then I want to take that direction. As long as we all arrive at 10. So if Baba Mohbad wants to do it the way he's doing, you do it that way. If you arrive at 10, glory be to God. If Bossman does his own thing the way he's doing it and he arrives at 10, alhamdulillah, and if Jacob do whatever he has to do and he arrives at 10, then oh my goodness, Allah will shake. I remember when I first came to America, the way when I did my math here, I don't understand how they solve their own mathematical expression. I'm very used to this law of Bodman's when I did Godma and had mathematics, and I always arrive at the same answer they get to. I remember the instructor calling me one day, I'm from Nigeria. Only you got the answer right. Well, he was confused about the way I arrived there. I was confused about the way they get there, but I always get the answer. I passed my maths with A+. Never use their own formula. because I never understood their formula, never used their formula. So it's okay. If has spent a year in jail and we are able to come out and say, okay, this is the new evidence, this is it. The wrong people have been convicted. It even happens in the most advanced countries in the world. They will bring somebody else and say, oh, in the presence of this new evidence, we have this new evidence has come up, they've prosecuted the wrong people. Then they will start the prosecution again. They will set the wrong people free and compensate them for the lost years or lost life. Then they will prosecute the new people. It happens everywhere in the world. It's not going to be something new. And people that want to follow Baba Mohbad can still follow Baba Mohbad to the appeal ground, but they're going to lose. They're going to lose. Because you can never put Naira Marley. I don't understand. Maybe Baba Mohbad, I don't know if Sanshit is advising him properly, because I think Baba Mohbad he's thinking that now that they've set them free, they are free from not paying royalty. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe he does not understand that it's independent circumstances, independent case. This is not a royalty case. Yes, how much? It's different. I think it's mixing it together. He does not have a full understanding or a full disclosure of the case. To me, that's my belief.
So whose fault is that?
Honestly speaking, it is a lapses from his own legal teams. They should have sat him down and explained to him in total. You can never place Sabilari and Naira Marley in the house. And even if you want to talk about bully, if I were to be Samilari and you want to talk about bully, who saw Samilari bullied Mohbad? We saw the video, right? Even though I never really see, I have not seen where he actually beat him. I saw where Mohbad said, Naira Marley there one bell. But we did not even actually saw the fight. Gong. But also, we saw Wunmi when Mohbad was in bed. There was also bullying. Wunmi was bullying Mohbad when Mohbad was in bed. We saw that one too. Which one is most recent? So if I were to be Samilari, I would say we're not bullying. And from all these new evidences we are hearing from what Spencer said, oh Lola Sholorun, motto. And if you had a fight with somebody a year and a day, you are responsible. So how on earth is Wunmi not being prosecuted, even if it is for bullying?
Yeah, but the fact still remains that all the bullies, including Samilari and Naira Marley, they need to be brought.
And Wunmi, when we are talking about bullying, we have to always include Wunmi in that bully. People that bully Mohbad, she also bullied Mohbad.
I agree with you. It's a two case, right? The bully can still be pursued, right? And but what's more important is this murder, homicide, whatever you want to call it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also they can be doing it concurrently, but I don't know what they're doing. If you want to talk about murder, Wunmi was at the murder scene or was there when Mohbad died. She has something to say. Samilari, Naira Marley, Prime Boy were not there.
Mm-hmm.
That's by process of elimination, you already eliminate those people. And when Wunmi was there, okay, when you want to talk about bully, Wunmi equally bullied Mohbad.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there, like Tim Wunmi will say, were you there? No, I wasn't. I saw it on TV. The same way I saw Wunmi bullying Mohbad on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it on TV or social media. I saw it on social media. Wunmi also bullied Mohbad. So, if you want to talk about bullying, Wunmi bullied Mohbad.
That's a lot to talk about this. Now, I like the fact that you kind of I like that the only way to bring Samilari and Naira Marley to the murder case, somebody in the house, or somebody has to have a
Somebody in the
compelling
house
evidence.
has to say, maybe DJ Banu has to say, okay,
maybe show text messages exchange and other
yes,
stuff.
Madam Bo, or or forensic of Wumi will show that when they were fighting in the car, they texted Samilari responded. Full forensic shows that Samilari gave an order. Then yes, you will indict them that way. But they what is sorted it last year over a year, so I cannot continue to repeat myself. We have work we are doing on that G. I cannot just be here and be repeating. You know, like I said, primary school dropout and PhD holder and everybody in between. So people don't understand at the same pace, and it's difficult. Wumi and the rest of the people listening to us, Wumi also bullied Mohbad. We saw the video. Were you there? No, I wasn't there. Was I there when Samilari bullied him? I wasn't there. So same way they flew on the social media. We saw Wumi bully Mohbad.
Actually, in the ideal Western world, for locking somebody's shed, that's an assault. It's even more than bullying.
It is an assault.
Because you can help him
assaulted, and when he assaulted Mohbad in the car.
Yeah.
To the extent when you pay chain to the extent that the driver
that's a threat to life. For locking somebody in the neck, it's a threat to life, basically.
And someone that just had a show for how many hours? Okay, for 45 minutes, holding a mic, very tired, that has been drinking, probably a little tipsy. You don't lock a chair, and you told the person you will end his career. But if you had ended his career, it would have been better because he probably would have come to the US and be a cab driver. But you ended his life instead. You ended his life. You should have just ended his career. He will pick up another career. He has a carpentry career. You come to the United States, you are a carpenter, you make more money. What the heck? Why did you end his life? You should have just ended his career. You should have fought with him, let people take his picture, put the picture out there so he can no longer sing. Nobody will call him. He will find his way to the United States and he become a carpenter here and he will make millions of dollars. Why did you end his life? And if we're talking about bully, that was class. Wumi bullied Mohbad. And if for anybody to ask Wumi told us he could Mohbad Logba, like Jesus. As if Sele always say Mohbad is like Jesus. I don't know. But the thing is, Wumi needs to explain to the world. Liam kú tí Mohbad gbà kú ọmọ oṣù márùn-ún ikú wo ló yẹ kó kú tí ọmọ 26 years old wá lọ fàyà gbà pé àmì ìfẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ mi kú o èèyàn ni ikú yẹn ni kó pa òun. So bá jẹ́ pé ikú tó yẹ kí Liam kú ni Mohbad gbà kú, then it wasn't the nurse because ṣé nurse ló yẹ kí Liam ló yẹ kí nurse inject ní tó fi lọ inject because there's still so many bullshit going on in this case. Ó máa ń bí mi nínú. Liam ló yẹ kí nọ́ọ̀sì inject ni àbí Liam ló yẹ kó fọwọ́ ṣèṣe tí Mohbad wá fọwọ́ ṣèṣe wọ́n fẹ́ gún Liam nígò Mohbad lọ fọwọ́ gbàgbó yẹn ni Mohbad wá ṣèṣe tetanus now enter ni o because I just don't understand this nonsense this girl. This is what I told Abẹ́fẹ́ ṣé rí nǹkan tí ọmọ yìí ṣe tó wrong. You guys cannot even say anything. That is even making her more guilty for just shying away from all her wrongdoings. Industrial gods who are the industrial gods? They killed him. Who are the they? I thought it was the nurse that injected him. Who are the they? Blood pressure low pa. They gave him blood. Wumi also gave Mama Mohbad one video that Mama Mohbad pé Wumi ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀ mẹ́wàá fún Mohbad. Ṣẹ́gẹ̀ mẹ́wàá fún Mohbad. Blood pressure wo lè lára àtà fẹ́ fún yàn ju ara inú ilé lọ. Wumi ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀ Mama Mohbad sọ pé Wumi ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀ mẹ́wàá. Let me go and find some videos, some audio. Wumi ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀ mẹ́wàá fún Mohbad. Wumi ṣe ṣẹ́gẹ̀. In fact, ìyá Mohbad gan Wumi fojú ìyá Mohbad rí màbo.
Very
What
true.
are we talking about?
Karimo actually stepped in to correct some of this. Yes. Very true.
Don't forget, I beg, don't talk about Karimo when we're talking something serious. I beg.
Supreme. Now, Supreme, just 1 minute, please. I've got Adedoyi. Adedoyi wanted to maybe ask some questions or contribute.
Hi everyone. It's back again. So now, I want to speak on the coroner. The coroner have no right to dismiss a case. In Lagos, that's not what they do. So I think maybe tomorrow, what they will do is, if they find anything in their reports, they will refer it to the Attorney General, who makes the decision whether to refer this to the High Court or not. So, and I think the 4 things that the coroner, what they're there to do is to determine who, when, how, and where. So, theirs is not to dismiss a case. They have no right. They cannot dismiss the case because it's not a court. The coroner is a finding, and that's what they will do tomorrow. They will refer the case to the Attorney General, who will now decide whether to whether to refer the case or not.
Okay,
so
refer
I
to
think
the
I'm going to
Attorney
hold on for
General
now.
or DPP.
Please.
Which one?
I think they will refer to the Attorney General. That's what I think.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's brilliant. And thanks, Supreme, for those high vigor analysis as usual. And yes.
And I would also like to speak on spending. I don't know why. Please permit me to speak on spending.
Okay, thank you.
And I think that I will still continue to talk about spending. I think that spending took a plea deal. And I think so. But at the end of the day, he's going to be very surprised that this is going to come back to haunt him. He took a plea deal to plead guilty. And I'm not sure, what he's trying to do. And I'm not sure what the nurse is trying to do. If spending is trying to bear a burden, an homicide burden, I think that is going to be bad for him. And do I believe that spending wasn't part of this? No, I don't. I think spending actually masterminded this. He knows so much. So now let's look back. Let's look at this intelligently, and let's look at this from a critical point of view. Spending, because I've been in my kitchen listening. Spending, according to what I heard on this platform, that spending is Mohbad was spending's partner. That means they both formed in I think something immunization.
Yeah, Mohbad even
whatever.
Mohbad gave him a high salute in his album.
So could
Spending
that be
my daddy.
So could that be the reason why Mohbad was eliminated? Could that be the reason why? On that night that Mohbad died, what happened in the house? Was there something that Spending did that triggered Mohbad to a fight? What was it about? Why is it that Spending, who was actually in the car, had refused to tell us what the discussion was about? The only thing Spending agreed to was that, okay, I agreed to the fact that, maybe I agreed to the fact that, the driver, blah, 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 blah. Why didn't you say that initially, Spending? Why didn't you tell us that the driver actually waited outside? So I don't even believe any one of them. And I think that this guy Spending, I don't know that you have been saying this is last year. There is something about this guy that it's not adding up to me. It's not adding up. Because look at his body language. The first time they called him to the coroner court, this guy said he wanted to faint. For what reason?
I believe he was under pressure. That's why. Hold on, let me play this for you guys. Hold on, no.
Only less so at the coaching. Hello, ma. I can't remember. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year in advance. Mo sọ fún wọn pé mo sọ jẹ́ kí n sáré sórí mi mo bóyá ẹ gbọ́ mi ìgbà tí mo sọ fún wọn mo sọ fún King White pé ó máa gbé mi ó máa gbé mi lọ́ọ̀yà tí ó bá di ọdún tó ń bọ̀ máa padà wá pọ̀ kan tí mò ń ṣàlàyé mo dẹ̀ ti ṣàlàyé fún wọn wá bá mi tún ṣàlàyé ẹ̀ fún yín èmi kàn ń fẹ́ ariwo pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn nítorí nígbà pé King White sọ̀rọ̀ torí mo ṣe ń sọ because àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ó rúyàn lójú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ń rúyàn lójú mi dẹ̀ ti ṣàlàyé fún wọn mi rò bóyá ó yé àwọn gan fúnra wọn mi rò bóyá ó yé King White fúnra rẹ̀ ká ní bóyè Mary wà nítòsí àwọn ayé ti gbé bóyè sí mi lẹ́nu ká ní Mary wà nítòsí mo ò bá ní pé kí n ṣàlàyé fún kó bá mi ṣàlàyé fún yín ṣọ́ọ̀ mi yé yín ó lè kọ́rọ̀ mi lè yé yín dáadáa ọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá lọ́ọ̀yà yín jókòó mo ń gbọ́ mà. Ṣẹ́gun kọjá sọ́wọ́n àpáta òwò ẹ̀yìn gbọ́. Okay. Ó yé yín mà, ó yé yín. Ó yé mi gan. Okay, good. Tíyín ni mò ń ṣe o. Mò ń já yín sí o. Mi máa sọ nǹkan tí mo sọ. Ṣebí mi ni mo bí ọmọ mi. Kí ni àwọn èèyàn gan yín mo tẹ̀fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn gan? Kí ni wọ́n rí bó tó fi sọ pé Wùmí gangan ló pa Mohbad? Okay. Ó pọ̀ o. Ẹ ká sọ díẹ̀ ká gbé ẹnu ká.
Okay, so can I just quickly just
continue?
Yeah, I think that was good. So I do not believe spending. You know, I do not believe this guy, and I think that because now
orí ẹ ò pé Bukky person wey arrest wọ́n ti sọ wọ́n máa ń sọ ya Mohbad ní Wùmí fìyà jẹ Mohbad débi pé tọ́mọ òun bá ń tún ayé wá kò gbọ́dọ̀ pàdé ìran Wùmí mọ́ láyé ìwọ sọ pé bọ́sẹ̀ person wey arrest ẹ̀sán orí ẹ̀ ò pé person wey arrest ẹ̀sán orí ẹ̀ ò dáa.
Okay, so
so make person wey arrest ẹ̀sán kan wá pa ọmọ ẹ̀ kan pa á gbé.
Okay, so if this was an homicide. No, it's okay. That's all right.
Supreme, you promised.
It's okay. That's all right. So if this is an homicide case, you know, which is a lawful killing, right? Then I think I'm not sure where to place this, or we can even, say that. I mean, how can we even categorize this? Can we even categorize this as homicide or murder? You know, because this is not making sense to me.
Very good question.
Yes, because and I believe that spending. I don't know. There is something about this man called spending that is not hiding up, and I will continue to say it because looking at his body language, looking at everything that surrounds him, tells me. Is either this crime was an homicide, or if not, we graduate it to a murder case. You cannot tell me that you have a best friend, because look at just look at the pattern here. Spending, I've always tried his best to take himself out of the scene. You said, Spending, that you were not in the house the day Mohbad died. You said you gave the number. You were not in the house. But the driver said that he parked outside and nobody came out of the house. So how did you leave the house? Did you jump the fence? This doesn't make sense to me. And I'm very sure, we will all know tomorrow. Let's just keep calm, and see what is going to happen. Let's just be calm. and see what is going to happen. So I'm going to just mute for now and let others speak, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Lagata. No, sorry, Shawori there. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Rich.